Japanese castles, also known as shiro or jo, have a rich history in Japan and played a vital role in the country's political and military affairs for centuries. Originally built as fortresses to protect against enemy attacks, Japanese castles evolved into elaborate structures designed to display power and authority. They were often built on strategic locations such as hilltops and served as the center of regional governance, housing feudal lords and their families. Today, Japanese castles continue to be popular tourist attractions and provide a glimpse into Japan's fascinating history and culture. In this video, we'll show you the top 22 castles of Japan and their highlights. But before we move to the most epic castles that you have ever seen, a bit of a background story that is necessary to understand the pivoting times of Japanese castle building. There are three unifiers of Japan, also known as the three great daimyos, which were powerful Japanese warlords who played a critical role in ending the Sengoku period and consolidating power to establish a unified Japan. During these roaring times, most of the top 21 Japanese castles were built. The first unifier, Oda Nobunaga, initiated the process of unification by conquering a significant portion of Japan. He introduced innovative military tactics, modernized his army with firearms, and instituted economic and political reforms to strengthen his rule. Second is Toyotomi Hideyoshi, which was a close ally of Nobunaga and continued his work after Nobunaga's death. He succeeded in unifying Japan by 1590, bringing the entire country under his control. The third unifier, Tokugawa Ieyasu, was another ally of Nobunaga and later served under Hideyoshi. After Hideyoshi's death, Ieyasu seized power through the decisive Battle of Sekigahara in 1600. In 1603, he became the top-ranking shogun and established the Tokugawa shogunate, a military government that ruled Japan until the Meiji Restoration in 1868. The Tokugawa shogunate brought about a long period of peace and stability, known as the Edo period. Enough with the history lessons, it's time to check out the top 22 Japanese castles. Let's start off with castle number 21, Zakimi Castle, or Zakimi-jo in Japanese, which was built by Gosamaru in the early 15th century. The castle played a crucial role in defending the Okinawan kingdom during the Ryukyu kingdom era. Later, it was used as a gun emplacement by the Japanese military during World War II. The castle ruins are now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and provide stunning views of the surrounding area. Takeda Castle comes in at number 20 and was built by Otagaki Mitsukage in 1441. It's known as the Castle in the Sky due to its hilltop location and the sea of clouds that often surrounds it. The castle was abandoned after the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600. Today, the castle ruins are a popular tourist destination, offering breathtaking views and often referred to by locals as the Machu Picchu of Japan. Next up is Takada Castle, which was built by feudal lord Matsudaira Tadamasa in 1614. The castle is famous for its picturesque cherry blossom trees, which number over 4,000. It never experienced any major battles, and the castle grounds are now a public park. Coming in at number 18, Odawara Castle, or Odawara-jo, was built by Omori Yoriharu in 1447. The castle played a significant role in the Battle of Odawara in 1590, when it was besieged by Toyotomi Hideyoshi. It was later dismantled during the Meiji Restoration, but was rebuilt in 1960. Odawara Castle is renowned for its impressive architecture, including the iconic donjon, central tower, and beautiful grounds featuring various gardens and a moat. Matsuyama Castle ranks 17th and is a typical flatland mountain-style Japanese castle that was built in 1603 on Mount Katsuyamawas by Kato Yoshiaki. The castle features a unique tenshu, or main keep, which was completely destroyed by lightning in 1784, but rebuilt again in 1856 by the 12th daimyo, Matsudaira Katsuyoshi. After all those years, the massive stone walls still look mighty impressive and are a true sight to behold. Number 16 is Hiroshima Castle, which was built by feudal lord Mori Terremoto in 1589. Mori Teramoto was one of Toyotomi Hideyoshi's Council of Five Elders, which were powerful shoguns near the end of Toyotomi's reign. Hiroshima Castle was destroyed by the atomic bomb Little Boy in 1945, but it was rebuilt to former glory in 1958. Number 15. Gujo Hachiman Castle was built by Endo Morikazu in 1559. The castle is known for its impressive stonework and beautiful hilltop location. It was a key stronghold during the marking Sengoku period. The castle was dismantled during the Meiji Restoration, but was later reconstructed in 1960. Ranked 14th, Goryokaku Fortress, or 5-Point Fort, was built by the Tokugawa shogunate in 1866. The fortress features a unique star-shaped design, inspired by European fortifications such as Fort Bourtange or Naarden in the Netherlands. It was the site of the Battle of Hakodate in 1869, the last conflict of the Boshin War, also known as the Japanese Civil War. Number 13. Fushimi Castle was built by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, one of the great unifiers of Japan, in 1594. The castle was the site of the Battle of Fushimi in 1600, which led to the fall of the mighty and ruling Toyotomi clan. The castle's unique tea room features walls covered in gold leaf. Although the original castle was destroyed, a replica has been built for visitors to enjoy. Ranking 13th in our list is Kanazwa Castle. Constructed in 1583 by Maeda Toshi, the founder of the powerful Kaga domain, which was one of the wealthiest domains during the Edo period. Architecturally, the castle is renowned for its unique whitewashed defensive walls made of Namako style, or sea cucumber style plasterwork, which were designed to protect against both fire and enemy attacks. 12 is Nijo Castle, built by shogun and unifier Tokugawa Ieyasu in 1603. The castle served as the Kyoto residence for the Tokugawa shogunate during the Edo period. Its famous nightingale floors squeak like birds when walked upon, serving as a security measure against assassins and invaders. The castle itself is a prime example of Momoyama architecture in the heart of Kyoto. Takamatsu Castle ranks 11th in our list of top castles of Japan and was built by Ikoma Chikamasa in 1590. The castle is unique for its saltwater moats, which are fed by the Seto Inland Sea. Today, the castle ruins are part of a beautiful park known for its cherry blossoms. Coming in at number 10, Okayama Castle was built by Yukita Naoi in 1597. Its black facade and golden shachihoko, better known as gargoyles in the shape of fish that adorn the roofs, has earned it the nickname Golden Crow Castle. The castle was destroyed during World War II, but was rebuilt in 1966. Adjacent to the castle lies the famous Korakuen Garden, one of the most beautiful Japanese gardens of Japan. Ranking 8th is Inuyama Castle, which was built in name of Oda Nobunaga in 1537. It's one of the oldest surviving castle structures in Japan, and is considered a national treasure. Inuyama Castle's watchtower, also known as Tenshu, provides stunning views of the Kiso River and surrounding area. Hikone Castle, or Hikone-jo, comes in at number 8, and was built by Ii Naokatsu in 1603. It's one of only 12 original castles remaining in Japan. The castle's strategic location on Lake Biwa allowed it to control important trade routes, such as the famous Nakasendo Trail. Nowadays, the castle is a designated national treasure of Japan and houses the Hikone Castle Museum. Ranking 7, Hirosaki Castle, was built by feudal lord Tsugaru Tamanobu in 1611. The castle is famous for its beautiful cherry blossom trees, with over 2.600 trees adorning the castle grounds. Although it never experienced any major battles, the castle's defensive moat and stone walls remain intact. Number 6 in our top list is Edo Castle, also known as Chiyoda Castle. which is a historic landmark situated in the heart of Tokyo. Its inception dates back to the 15th century, originally built by Ota Dokan in 1457. This castle was strategically important during the Edo period, 1603 to 1868, serving as the residence of the Tokugawa shogunate, who effectively ruled over Japan during this time. During the Meiji Restoration in 1868, the political power shifted from the shogunate to the emperor, and Edo Castle became the imperial palace. The name of the surrounding city was also changed from Edo to Tokyo. Today, while most of the castle's original structures have been replaced, its outer gardens, some gates, and defensive walls still stand. At number 5 ranks Nagoya Castle, which was constructed by Shogun Tokugawa Ieyasu in 1612. The castle's 2 golden dolphins, or kinshachi, adorning the roof, are said to protect the castle from fire. The fort played a key role in the Battle of Nagashino in 1575. Today, the castle's palace has been faithfully restored to its former glory and houses an extensive collection of historical artifacts. Kumamoto Castle, or Kumamoto-jo, ranks 4th and was built by Kato Kiyomasa in 1607 and served as the seat of power for the powerful Hosokawa clan during the Edo period. The castle is famous for its unique curved stone walls, called musha gaeshi, designed to deter attackers. The castle survived the Seinen War in 1877, but was heavily damaged during the 2016 Kumamoto earthquakes. Restoration efforts are ongoing, with parts of the castle open to the public. Ranking 3rd is Osaka Castle, also known as Osaka-jo, lies in the hearth of Osaka. It was built by the famous daimyo, a Japanese word for warlord, Toyotomi Hideyoshi in 1583. The castle has played a significant role in unifying Japan during the 16th century. It has endured multiple battles, including the winter and summer sieges of Osaka in the year 1614 and 1615. The central tower houses a museum showcasing artifacts from the castle's storied history. Unfortunately, the castle has been destroyed and rebuilt multiple times throughout history due to wars and fires, with the current structure being a reconstruction from the 1930s. Nevertheless, it's an impressive sight in the middle of such a buzzing city. Coming in at number 2, Matsumoto Castle was constructed by Shimadachi Sadanaga in the year 1504. The unique black facade is known as the Crow Castle. Its moat and extensive fortifications played a crucial role in defending the castle against the Siege of Ueda in 1585. The keep is one of the 12 original tenshu in Japan, and was completed around the year 1593 to 94 per request of the great shogun and unifier, Tokugawa Ieyasu. The castle's moon viewing tower is a unique architectural feature, offering panoramic views of the surrounding area. Ranked as an absolute number 1 is Himeji Castle, also known as Himeji-jo. It was built by Samurai Akamatsu Norimura in the year 1333 near the end of the Kamakura shogunate, and expanded massively in 1581 during the late Sengoku period by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the second great unifier of Japan. Its stunning white exterior has earned it the nickname White Heron Castle. Himeji Castle is one of the finest surviving examples of Japanese castle architecture and has withstood many battles, including the famous Battle of Sekigahara in 1600. The castle also boasts a complex maze of paths and gates, designed to confuse and deter enemies. Nowadays, it's by far the most famous Japanese castle for tourists to visit. Don't skip this one during your trip to Japan.